Hello everybody, and welcome to Glanzer Gaming. I'm Glanzer, and this is your favorite Champion Strike channel. Today we got a double feature for you. We went up against Asgard BR, AGD Kamen Rider twice in one play session the other day. We actually went up against him with two different decks, so make sure you stick around to the end to see if we're able to take them both times. So this is the current deck that we'll be looking at. I've got a little bit of a level advantage on him. I'm Trix versus his Mia, which honestly I don't really see a whole lot of Mias, so it's interesting to see. But let's get right into this game and see what happens. Somebody named Daddy's Girl just followed me on Twitch. Alright, we have Kamen Rider coming at us from Asgard BR, level 13 versus 12, so a bit of an advantage there on him. He gets to, that seems to be the typical spot that most people go, is that little middling spot right there. Devil Princess is a pretty common card to see as well. She's got pretty good range, pretty good attack speed, and her health is actually pretty high too, so the champion, if you try to go toe-to-toe with her just with a champion, she'll actually take quite a bit of health from you. Now the Rolling Charger, I don't know how really well the Rolling Charger works against the Ogre, but the Ogre does turn around to chase him, so if that was his intention, that was pretty good. I forgot what that's called, Watchtower, right? The Watchtower does also distract our Ogre a little bit too, but he's going to get through and maybe get a hit off with the Meteor Golem hitting the whole time. No, he gets the Swarm out, but now we're going to push the issue here. Keep pushing it forward. All right, we're looking pretty good. All right, that one was pretty good. So we're gonna push through with the Rolling Charger here. The Meteor Golem on the backside working pretty well. We're gonna push a little bit here, get a couple hits off, and then pretty much bail right away because we're expecting him to put a card. Honestly, I should have bailed a little earlier. The Devil Princess caught me off guard, but luckily we have that healing totem to help us out, to keep us kind of in a good position, because right now we're really not in a great position. We have a bar, or sorry, we have a tower, but I feel like he's kind of got the advantage on me, even though when you look at it, like I have 8 energy, he's got 1 at this point, he's got 5 on the field, so I have an energy advantage on him here as well, but it's hard to know that in the mix of the game. So the Gangster is going to get a lot of value there. And I just realized too late that he was moving on me. I was trying to get somebody on the Gangster. So he did that pretty well, but I'm able to get some good damage on him. So we should be able to even it out. And we do it with the Bolt there. So we're good to go, but losing that energy, his Rolling Charger got a little more hits on me than I thought. Or than he should have. I should have played the Musketeers there. I don't know, I just feel, to me it feels like I should take some hits sometimes instead of taking that 3 energy, because I have the advantage. Him dropping that one down to 4,500 probably won't cost me the game, because I'm going to be attacking on the left side because that's the only tower he has left, so he probably won't really be able to attack on the right side, or his right side I guess, or my right side, his left. Now the Ogre coming out doing good work against the Turtle. Now the Fireball does well to clean up the Gangster. He puts the Rolling Charger out to clean out the back of my Musketeers, the 2 Rangers. But I went up a little too far there. I shouldn't have done that, but I knew I had the Rolling Charger. We're hopefully gonna finish it off, but I think we'll just leave it at where it is now, 1-2. Pretty good game, well played by Kamen Rider. And we're gonna get right into the next game against Kamen Rider that I played. It was like 2 or 3 games after this one. The deck is slightly different, but we'll see if he has the same deck or not. It looks like he's got the same deck. I don't remember seeing the Captain Rabbit last game. Maybe he did. I just didn't realize it. He has the Hailstorm this time. He did have that last time. He used that when we put our totem down, and that's pretty good to have, like an AOE like that you can use when they put down the healing totem. I think the Gravity Well would be better because. Or Black Hole, I guess. The Black Hole would be better because if you pull them away from the totem, it's better. But that doesn't really pull champions over too much. So this deck is just kind of a Saint Knight deck. We kind of show how strong it can be. It wasn't a super great game necessarily, but it just shows that these big combo decks are pretty fun to play and can have some good interactions with them. Now, I don't really have much in my deck where her double shot's gonna help that much. I mean, I guess it's good against the swarm on the divider here. the divvy night, the divvy. I don't know. I don't remember the names of these fucking cards, man. So the Saint Knight is kind of, you either play it with the divvy so that when it breaks, all of those guys do extra damage. You want to put the swarm in there as well if you can. But mostly you want to do it with the shield bros. When the shield guys get to the tower and are about to die, that's kind of when you want to use the Saint Knight. And you can see all the damage that you can get out of that Saint Knight. And she's not a bad card herself. So this is just a little bonus game to throw at you. This week, the games were interesting. It's hard to, I don't honestly play this game that much in comparison to some of the other games that I play. So to get the recordings and stuff set up is actually kind of difficult because I have to like play the game enough to get some good games. So a lot of times they might not be necessarily the greatest games as when it considers like how they play versus how I play, but mostly it'll be games where I can show you guys something. So in that game, it wasn't very well played on his part, but he did play well the game before it, obviously. But that kind of shows that your deck really matters, but you can still kind of win no matter what. But your deck, you do have to have a good deck built in this game. And in some of the other games I play, World War II, levels can really carry for you. But in this game, even if you have good levels, if you have a really expensive deck and they're just coming at you with cheap stuff, it can be really problematic. And there's no like real removal spells for like, you know, I can't use a 5 energy spell and remove my ogre or something like that. But there is quite a bit of, like, the buildings are pretty much removal to an extent, the amount of damage that they can do. There's a lot of backline targeting stuff like the golem, the rolling charger. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to circumvent the levels. For instance, like if you have higher level stuff, you can play different cards and different stuff. But if you have lower stuff, there are certain cards that work better at a lower level. Like the Musketeers, at any level, they're pretty good because although they pretty much die to the AoE no matter what level they are, but when they're no matter what level they are, if it's a single target attacker, they still have to get hit like 5 times or whatever, 6 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5. No, I think there's two blades, 2 musketeers or with the guns, and then there's the fat guy in the middle. So I think it's 5. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'm just rambling at this point. But thanks for stopping by for my video. And this was supposed to be out yesterday, but I went a little long cutting the videos together and doing this stuff. This part of it I actually recorded Saturday. The early part of it I recorded Friday. But I'm slowly working on getting this Champion Strike ones more serialized so I can do them a little bit quicker, kind of like the Buckethead versus. The biggest thing is that I play them on my phone, and so I have to like upload them to the cloud and then download them from the cloud, and that alone takes a while because they're high quality videos. So even a 3-minute video is like 500 megabytes. So it takes a little bit of time, but I'm trying to figure out some better ways to do it. I might try to figure out if there's something that works a little quicker to upload. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that goodness. We want to try to advertise for Champion Strike to an extent, because every single one of us, as somebody who plays one of these smaller games that doesn't have like a huge player base, it actually is up to the players to show other people the game through word of mouth, through sharing posts, going onto YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, whatever it is, and interacting with the community that does exist so that other people see it, want to join it, and maybe we'll get some more people, you know, from the Clash Royale crowd or whatever it might be to join this game and play this game with us. So do your part as much as you can to get the word out on this game and to get the word out to people who do play this game that there are people like me who create content for it and have a good time doing it. So thanks for all the support, guys. The videos have been doing great. They've been getting great viewership, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys next Friday. We'll see you.